How is up, everyone? And welcome back to another fun and exciting experience of Tempest Trials. Today, we stand and see Michalis going, Brother! Minerva? No, you're younger, Minerva, from an earlier time than I. That makes you a version of my brother. I see it now, your maturity, your strength, all befitting the king of Macedon. You're a Iote reborn. Enough talk! Have I given over? Indeed you have. Your empty platitude make me sick. You disgust me. How can you say such things with such hatred in your eyes? Well, the brother I know is firm, but there is care in his eyes. I just shy with hope for Macedon's future. What could have transpired between my time and yours to change him so? What darkness was my future hold? This is fruitless. No, you can't leave me here. Please tell me. You wish to know? Fine. I murdered our father. I might as well have killed you too. Now, unless you like to meet such a fate early, I suggest you leave me. I'm not your brother. Get out of my sight. Wow. What a beautiful conversation. It's just something that is truly deplorable. It literally is just a discussion on, okay, well, hey brother, fuck you. And then that was pretty much it. That's pretty much how the whole conversation went. Hey brother, fuck you. And then it's over. Well, anyway, so let's see. I'm sure most of you already know this, but Minerva is an incredibly powerful free unit. This is a good thing. This is one of these things where free-to-play units are in an exception to be really, really powerful. I think being, like, small, female, lolly, has a lot to do with such strength. I mean, it's either you're a lolly or you have massive breasts, and it gives you amazing powers, even if you're a free-to-play unit. Just look at, like, Gay Clown Kranya or something like that. I mean, like, characters with, with characters such as Har gets nothing. Whereas Minerva, well, I mean, I would say that she's plenty of character as well, but see, the problem with her is that, well, she's a small girl, and this is what happens when you're a small girl in the wonderful world of Fire Emblem heroes. You get stuff like this. This is an amazing weapon. I mean, there's a condition where foe has to be equal to 100%, instead of, like, in common day situations where, oh, yeah, they just need to be, like, I don't know, a much easier condition, but 100% it's an easiest condition to fill anyway. It's not too bad. Most of the times you fight an enemy fresh, unless, of course, you were to use some downright despicable techniques to make their HP lower. Something like using, I don't know, Hector to ruin people's day, and then you send in Gay Clown Kranya to sweep up the rest, and causing untold anguish to people in Aether raids. I'll show you what these untold anguish do in a bit. But anyway, so yeah, if foe's HP equals 100%, grants inflict special cooldowns. See, the problem is that it only works if the HP is 100%, so you have to be aware of that when it comes to guarding enemy attacks. She's mostly for fighting someone fresh. And then we have our Dragoon's Shield to stop her greatest weakness. The greatest weakness, which is getting shot in the face by an arrow. That is what all flying types are afraid of. But the problem with Dragoon's Shield is that now she can't counterattack right afterwards to teach these villains a painful lesson. When they were to shoot her in the face, she can't just distant counter back. That's the main problem I see with Dragoon Shield and Iote shields to begin with. It's a little unfortunate, but at least this one gives stats. See, if she has a distant counter weapon like God Grima does with Exploration, Dragoon Shield would be the most ideal thing around. Still, I think that her BST and her overall power is great. I mean, after all, that stupid thing that scale that Rima has is only just defenses. This one gives attack, speed, and defense. So it works as an offensive prowess weapon. It doesn't limit itself to enemy phase as well. So you've got a great fighting type thing that isn't afraid of archers. It's got a lot of stats, but I really don't like building units through stats. Just so mechanics, I think, is most important. Still, at the very least, this horrible creature will have the stats necessary to beat everything down and turning them into dust. So with such stats, I think using Gale Force is probably the best way to go about displaying such harshness. With special cooldown down, and the fact that you can stop enemies' special cooldown means that you can Gale Force in a much safer way without getting your face blown off. I think that's a relatively useful thing when it comes to running Gale Force, because one of the things with using Gale Force is just being afraid of, well, getting torn to shreds. And with a cooldown reduction, your opponent might not even need to counterattack, and you can just hit them twice. You can Gale Force and either move out or kill someone else. Alright, well, that's enough talk about Minerva. Minerva is an amazing unit. I'm thinking about investing on her, but unfortunately, I don't know. I really don't know. I have to think about that. But yes, a safe Gale Force unit, I think, is the best way to go about it. Or at the very least, a straightforward attacker. Meanwhile, let's see, we got this, and we got sturdy stands. So now I think that pretty much finishes the stand series when it comes to seals. Attack and dev could be useful if you need to fill in certain stats, but it's not like the most amazing thing in the world. But it's there. Finally, oh great! A speed tactics! It's about time. But, you see, the problem is that I've sacrificed countless Lins and, I guess, someone else. I don't think I've ever gotten an eager to sacrifice for speed tactics, but I've definitely sacrificed quite a few legendary Lins for the speed tactics. There was that one time when I summoned a whole bunch of legendary Lins by accident. I would have a good shot of plus 10ing her if, I didn't sacrifice so many for speed tactics now. So looking back on it, maybe what I did was a bad thing. But then again, no. Res tactics is pretty easy to get, I think. I know dev tactics is on, like, certain characters I kind of don't want to sack, but at least now the whole tactics family's together. You know what? That's all we should really care about at this point. The whole tactics family is together. Tactics itself might be a bit risky to use, because now people's like, oh yeah, here's some panic, here's some nonsense. Anything that uses stats will just negate it. Still, it's good to have around. Having visible and in combat buffs to get working together in tandem is good. Besides, you might not even run into those counters. Still, I would be careful. Check your maps before you enter combat. Then there's a risk of carrying when you use tactics. But if your HP's high enough, maybe you don't have to worry about it after all. It's actually not too hard to get your HP up by like a ton, all because of summoner support. And that is why, Fate Pass itself, there's a whole lot of reasons why it's a bad idea, but that's one of the bad ideas for it. And then when your whole entire team can have summoner support, kind of negates the whole panic thing. But it's only for the player, so it makes you feel good. It makes whoever is using their evil bots to kill people in Aether Raids feel bad. And speaking of which, so I was just saying earlier about some deplorabilities. As I told you before, underhanded tactics is what I do best, and underhanded tactics have caused the pain and suffering of multiple people in Aether Raids. I should show you my 5 Duma defense, but I've been really lazy with that. You know what? I'll show you a sneak peek. Let's see. First of all, I want to discuss about this character that I saw fight me today. This character who uses a Conrad, a plus 10 Conrad. This is an amazing build with 44 and 41 defense, and you also count bracing stance on top of that. It's like 48, 45. I don't know what the sturdy blow is for, but this thing is in itself is pretty sturdy. Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta add 7 to that. So 52 resistance. So this thing is actually much sturdier than, well, than what I normally would expect from a cavalry. This thing is a horrifying monster that just kind of popped out of nowhere and faced me. But unfortunately for them, they ended up having to face the 5 Duma defense. Not like they actually used Conrad, but they apparently like their Alm and Celica and bikes. But now, for those of you who actually watched this Tempest Trials nonsense, here's a sneak preview of the most powerful defense in the entire universe. So as you can see, I went ahead and dished out 35 damage. Destroy all their buildings, so they have no way of healing. If you don't have a healer, you die. You simply die. And Altina here is, well, poking at things. And, let's just say there's a problem with Altina. Altina is a very powerful character. She has 2 swords. And Dumas such as that cannot stand against Altina. And now, Altina is running for her life. Why is Altina walking away when she has Vantage? The answer shall be revealed very, very soon. Oh, but now Tina got sick of it and now starts attacking the Duma. And now, Altina got a gift and throw away the dancer. Try to block the way with bike, but unfortunately, Altina never realized why fully as to why she couldn't counterattack. So she said, "But how?" And now she is painfully destroyed. Do you know why Altina cannot counterattack despite that? It's actually a very simple thing. And it's tied down to the whole reason why I run that horrible creature in Astra. Well, besides the fact that, you know, Duma is only Astra, but, you know. Oh yeah, you're gonna heal now. But as you can see, he's not fully healed. Not to mention, to be honest with you, these Dumas are a menace. They might be easy. They may look like they're easy to kill now with all these attacks, but they're still a menace. They're just all over the place, and oh, not to mention they ran out of time. Screwing around with Altina for a bit has caused them to run completely out of time. And this guy got off easy. He didn't even have to watch as his entire team gets slaughtered. It was a massacre for some other people. As you can see, that guy with Duma down there, he was completely obliterated. Well, we'll show you that later. Now, at long last, we should go and actually participate in the Tempest Trials. And my Tempest Trials are usually just discussions about current events, the Tempest Trials itself, and the Demon Maria and her evil sister. Now let's go. I much prefer the adult Minerva because the adult Minerva is very terrifying. She says some good things. She has a very commanding voice. And I also can't kill Garrick. Son of a bitch. Onward. Onward. Ooh, and Jenny dies because of a horrible noise. Ooh. Now the Demon Maria attacks. Her title, Minerva's sister. Because giving her an actual title would not be possible for for such a terrifying character. Ow, that moonbow hurts. God damn it. And now Cecilia attacks my Marth, my General Foresight. Oh, his whole reason for existence is just to sit there and provide stats. That's all he does. His whole reason for existence. Now I'm gonna go poke your eye out. Garrick died. I'll just skip over here using the power of guidance. And now Marth will shove this sword up your ass. Ooh. Today, I had an interview, a podcast that lasted quite a bit of time. So I ended up making this video a little later than expected. And you know what? I ended up posting my summons for Arc Knights anyway, so I might as well just be like, yeah, screw it, I'll just do the Tempest Trials thing later. And, well, here it is now. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know what to say, so I end up never making these videos. I think I even, like, skipped the one last time. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, here's a problem. I can kill that, and I can kill Julia right afterwards, but, you know what? I'll just do this. Because I can.
My prayers are with you.
And now, the prayers are with Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Okay, now I just need to figure out a way to... Nah, let's not bother. Calvin Klein would rip us a new one. I'd like to not get killed by Calvin Klein. So we'll just let Calvin Klein attack Marth, and Marth will take the hit, and that'll be the end of it. Also known as Prince Overdrive. I still like the fact that he gives 2 to all stats like that. To every type of character. I absolutely love support type characters. Those are like my favorites.
Fate has brought us here.
And recently on Arc Knights, I summoned a couple characters who are like that.
Let's go.
Alright, now I'm gonna go and ruin your day, Julia.
Come on.
Or, I was going to send in that, but I don't think this Al-Qaeda can take on a... Oh, well, she probably could. Anyway, never mind. But no, I'm gonna listen to the Demon Maria. The sound that the Demon Maria makes when she attacks is terrifying. I mean, I also get to see her with her horns and slaughtering people. Alright, let's see here. How about a face me, coward? Because I really like that line. That is the best line that Minerva produces.
I always do my best.
And this as well. I always do my best. Now let me hear it. Come on.
You poor fool.
Okay, fair enough. I really like this Minerva. The other one probably does not say such harsh things. Also, I'm gonna shove this falchion up your ass. Because, you know, dragon and all. See, despite being a stat-giving machine, he still does this. Now imagine if he gives breath like Lucina does. Now that would solidify him as the most overpowered character in the entire game. There is something he can do, though, and that is like something silly like infantry breath or something to give him a little bit of extra niche. I might actually do that. I am thinking about giving him well, not infantry breath. What am I saying? Infantry breath is really good, but then you're stuck with being really close to him. Maybe, well, it's still a good idea, I think. It'll turn him into a mini Lucina for infantry, but maybe infantry rush. That way you can create some distance. But infantry breath works. It's just that being adjacent to someone is a bit of a weakness in this time of age.
I always do my best.
Also, I always do my best. What a terrifying line. I'm so scared of this character. Alright, let's see. Well, if that is coming, we'll just use Al-Qaeda to soak up the attack. I might as well heal this one too.
I'm here with you.
Minerva's sister! You know, instead of like Michalis' sister, it's just Minerva's sister. Such a stupid title. Oh no, it's the evil Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden versus Al-Qaeda. Alright, I think I can strike down both healers. I believe I will do that.
Onward.
Oh yeah, dude, you can strike down so many different people. It's actually amazing. Let's see. Maybe I should do it like this.
What next?
You know, running Gale Force on Minerva isn't a bad idea either. And I mean like the old one. Or because the Health Declare has the cooldown reduction thing.
I will end this swiftly. Certainly.
Oh, I will die if I try to fight Marita.
Certainly.
Let's see, 34.
What next?
Well, I better not try to kill
Understood.
Dr. Sakura. Instead, I'll fly over to kill Dr. Sakura.
Forgive me.
Because I'm goddamn Mars. I can do this. Al-Qaeda transport me around like some goddamn bomb. Now I heal you
I always do my best.
by always doing my best.
Let's go.
Now we can expect better results. You son of a bitch. You killed.
Defending those in need.
You killed him. You killed him. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, the roused Devon. Oh Jesus Christ! I probably should have looked at her speed a little more.
Come on.
Damn, dude, that is harsh. This is why Marita is a stupid character. Well, alright. She may be a stupid character, but I can do this. Man, fuck, I probably should have not did that. I probably should have just been patient and not attacked Dr. Sakura. Now look where that got me. A trip straight to hell.
Defending those in need.
No, fuck you. You don't defend shit. You're a piece of shit. That's what you are. You're a piece of shit character. It's just dumb. Well, luckily for me, I still have the demon. No, the demon and her sister. God, what a dumb character. Alright, let's see here. Come on! Come on! Well, then, at least now I'll get to listen to more lines from
Orders.
Minerva. But man, now I'm in serious trouble. I'm gonna walk over here for now and see where we go from there.
I will end this swiftly.
I wouldn't say Al-Qaeda's a good character, but it would be kind of nice if Al-Qaeda's still around with me to help me with this. Well, we'll just have to watch as these two finish off the enemy and then fight Michalis. It'll be something of a poem. Also, I want to hear "Face Me, Coward." Come on. There, Silas looks like one. Let's do it.
I will end this swiftly.
Nope, 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 nope. That's not the one. That's not the one.
I'm here with you.
God, I love her voice. Such a beautiful voice. I want to listen to the voice lines for her. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Orders.
Well, Minerva, you're gonna have to do it. Wow! 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 A PMS strike, making strange noises. Alright, so here we are with this interesting situation. We'll kill Yarn over here, and we'll work our way to Petra, I suppose. Let's see.
Onward. Come on.
Come on, scum! Oh, fuck me.
Make peace with your gods.
Fuck me. Every one of these characters are so strong. I really am like, what am I gonna do? I'm just a demon. Well, I guess the demon will have to deal with this herself. It seems like I'm gonna lose. Terrible. And all because I decided to be greedy and attack Dr. Sakura. See, this is what happens when you fuck with Dr. Sakura. You die. I shouldn't have done that, and now I am going to die. But if you think I'm just gonna die quietly, you've got another thing coming. I'm Demon Maria. I will kill every last one of you. She does it with a smile, too. I wish I have close counter. If I have close counter, dude, they're fucked. But I decide that, oh yeah, you know what? Let's give Iote time to shine. Let's give Minerva time to shine. You know what I get repaid with? Garbage. Now I have to do everything myself. But at the very least, my attack has reached some unreasonable heights. Now I will blast everyone to smithereens. What a terrifying character, the Demon Maria. Okay, now the Demon Maria must face against the evil Michalis in this clearly Macedonian outfit. I like the way they did this map. This map is beautiful. Oh. I can't bait a damn. What the fuck? Oh wow, I can't even do that much damage to Norn either. Well, I'm pretty much dead because they've got guard ball. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. I don't think I could kill anymore. I just have to take the blow here. Ah, man, look at them stats buffing. Well, first I will absorb the hit. This is amazing background. Let me look at it. It's amazing. If I have my secret technique, I will be able to take you out. But that's okay. I will now use the demon to attack Michalis. Guess I'll have to leave it to whoever's coming next. And I know exactly what's coming next. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Ooh. Minerva's around, she wouldn't be of much use either. Do you want to restart your turn? Oh no, I can restart my turn. Let's send out the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, I think I've changed it now to using Veronica as part of it, but actually, you know what? I'll use Veronica as part of it. There. Oh, and Veronica is using, guess what? Speed Tactics. One of the characters I gave Speed Tactics to. I will change that around. Oh, you can't change it mid-thing. Ah, how about that? Oh, well, not important. See, look, they were set up to support ground healers or infantry healers. Alright, let's go.
Did you call for me? Show me the way. Okay.
Now you must face off against the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Do my best.
Do my best. Will bring you destruction and pain. And Michalis been defeated by the evil forces of Veronica. And now, the Dark Overlord Elise extends her evil tentacles to strike down Shigure. And now we'll send in Donbai Clarine.
You must be grateful. Yes?
You must be grateful. As she goes in close counter this Legion. Oh shit, this actually hurts a lot more than I thought. Ooh! Ooh! Damn, man. These characters, they all hit so much harder than they used to. I also have to expect this because
Okay. Did you call for me?
I'm kind of slow. I probably should have lined up the attack gold cavalry. Maybe then I wouldn't have gotten doubled.
Show me the way.
Oh
Do my
well.
best.
Not important. You know, I don't really take this whole thing seriously. Like that time when I was facing Grima Abyssal with Useless Path, I never take it seriously. So, you know, if I'm using some half-hearted strategy or making mistakes, it means I don't give a fuck. So I don't want to hear any comparisons to Phoenix Master. I don't give a shit about Penis Master. I do whatever I want. I don't do YouTube as a job. I just kind of make videos and talk about random ass things and put them up. Sometimes I play poorly. But that's what happens when you're trying to play this at 139 and didn't have time to do it all day. Alright, and with that, that Tempest Trials show is over. We discussed a couple topics. It was kind of interesting. And I suppose that would be all. If you've got more questions, just let me know. I'm so fat and useless. Oh, actually, there's another interesting thing I want to kind of sneak preview here. For those of us who actually watch this Tempest Trial nonsense. I might have figured out a way to do the randomizer for 3 houses. Something about making a series on that. But I first need to finish fucking Monster Hunter World. I'm getting really sick and tired of that game, to be honest with you. It's got a lot of problems. It's just that, well, okay, maybe not that many problems. It's just a disconnecting thing. It's a huge issue for me right now. It doesn't seem to like to have a stable connection. But anyway, with that, we should probably end with today. I thank you all for listening to these ramblings, watching Iote and Minerva getting slaughtered by a... And, oh, no, Iote and Marth getting slaughtered by a broken character, because that's what Marita is, a stupid character. And that is why she needs to be sacrificed for her close call, because she's not a good guy. Not a good guy at all. She must be removed. This is what happens when your game gets power creep too much, and it's simply just not a good thing to have. Anyway, with that, I thank you all for watching. Until next time.